Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm at Alex. What's up, Alex?
Good evening, everybody.
All right, so here it is, moment of truth. I loved this episode. It's got high marks for me. I'm sorry. I don't know if you liked it. I don't know if anybody liked it, but to me, I really, really enjoyed the villain creatures. I really enjoyed the episode. I really enjoyed Alan Cumming. This is my favorite episode of the season, I think. I liked it a lot. What did you think?
I found it boring at the beginning. I thought the plot was a rehash from another episode in another series. Alan Cumming, I love to see return. But overall, I'm not going to give it high marks.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not going to give it high marks.
That's fine. What do you give it?
I'll give it a 6.
Wow. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know, man. You know what? We've been very disappointed this whole season. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I've been very disappointed. And then we heard bad reviews about this, but I really like Alan Cumming. And then when I watched it, I had lower expectations than I did. But I took me by surprise. To me, I like when the doctor is the doctor, and she's getting into the thick of things, and there's some comedy elements, there's some serious elements. Alan Cummings is a likable character. I enjoyed the woman that was working for him, and then I didn't have any problems with this episode. Now, of course, I'm not going to jump to conclusions and give it a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to reserve judgment for now, and I'm going to watch it again. Because, first watch, I would give it a 10 out of 10, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to watch it again. But I got to tell you, this is right up there. It's right up there for me with just like The Girl Who Fell to Earth. Right up there for me. I liked Arachnids in UK. I liked Demons of Punjab. So there's a possibility we may get like a split of like 5 good, 5 bad. I don't know. I mean, hope we got 2 more to go.
Can I just make a suggestion, Joe?
Yeah.
I think this episode should have been brought forward at the beginning of the season.
It was supposed to be the third episode. This was originally the third episode.
There were some elements in it that sound like it was still like part of the beginning.
It was the third episode.
Yeah, they should have kept it there, because the thing is, she mentioned something about messing with history. Now that don't make sense if you're just showing the Rosa Parks episode before this.
Right.
So I think it's a good episode, but it's in the wrong order.
Yeah. Yes. And you could tell.
Yeah.
But my thing is that I guess because the season was lackluster, they felt they didn't have any oomph in the end. Yes. And this was the episode, which I do still think it's a mistake to release it this late.
Yeah.
Because if you released it in the beginning, at least you would have been on a high, and then you go down to a low. But it's very weird to go from a low to a high, and that's still kind of a low. So, it's one thing if the show is doing great and then declines, but then a show that is doing bad but then gets better, it's like, well, what the hell? But that's the whole point. It's not going to get better.
Yeah.
Odds are we're not going to like one of the 2 episodes coming up, because we really don't know nothing about it, and they didn't hype it at all. So I'm concerned. And again, for some people, I honestly think the majority probably going to see 5 good, 5 bad. Or maybe it's just, this should have been, this such a big mistake. They should have had Rosa in the back.
Yeah.
They swapped because Rose was supposed to be episode 8, I believe. So they swapped, and that's a problem because they shouldn't start doing that.
There were some good mentions in this episode. I don't know if you want me to spoil it or not.
No, you know what? You could spoil the crap out of it because the thing is that I go ahead, spoil it.
She did mention, I wish I was still a man.
Right, because in annoyance, she's like, if I was a man, I'd have to deal with this crap.
Yeah.
In other words, she's talking as an alien. That it's an inconvenience that she's going to constantly deal with this garbage, and probably subconsciously, she's putting it in her head just to be a man next time.
I know.
If she has any control of it at all.
The one thing that didn't do it for me was the villain. Everyone thought, oh, Alan Cummings is the villain, but it turned out it wasn't.
He wasn't really a villain. He was just misunderstood. He wasn't evil. He was misunderstood. We used that with fucking dead.
The one thing that put me off with this episode is all this because of a bloody tree spoils a view.
She chops down the tree.
Yeah.
It's typical. Listen, it's typical Doctor Who weirdness lately.
I know, because I keep thinking about mud zombie monsters.
That's probably why it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna give it a 10, but I mean, it's gonna be right up there. But it's just, look. The villains were terrifying. The villains were terrifying. The Thrace was terrifying. When she actually didn't look like the Ring, and then they actually looked like the alien race, like with with the way they looked, the head woman of it, the queen of it. I was like, they're cool villains, man. They're really cool villains, and I like that.
But the thing is, she was a mass murderer, and she wouldn't admit it was herself. Now, if they did everything in secret, like a secret agenda to start off with, then we could understand. That would have been interesting for the plot. But it was like a boring beginning, and then they just revealed everything at the end.
Well, you know what it is? I kind of... This is why, again, it's not going to get a perfect time, because I started seeing things like they try to make this episode about PC culture now.
Yeah.
Like bullies, and... There is no good, there is no bad. And I tend to disagree because the problem they're trying to say is that everybody is good and evil. And some people kill people, it's okay. No, it's like, this is just, I have a massive problem with this ideology that Chibnall has.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's good, that's so PC garbage. There is good and there's evil. And yes, there might be people in between, but ultimately, person's one-sided, either good or evil.
I don't think Chibnall's up to taking risks. As you said, he's not up to taking risks. If there's going to be a new showrunner in the future, they should take risks.
I agree.
Just like, it's got to be this and this and this and this. Look at all the good things we've had in the past before PC culture came about.
Yeah.
Everything was risky, but in the end, I think season 12 should be different and put more imagination into it.
See, my thing is, I'm watching this episode and I'm like, some people are just there.
Yeah.
Graham's just there. Reactionary, just there. Ryan, he's just there. I mean, to me, it's like, there are writers that can make it work for like 3 people. As companions, and then there are writers that don't. And this person, obviously, they can't. Everybody that's writing for this group, they really can't because, and they're making it like it's just like hinting that because the first thing she said is Yaz is with me, and you guys do this.
Yeah.
So it's Yaz is with me, Yaz is with me, Yaz is with me. So why don't you just leave them home and just take Yaz?
Yeah,
because that's what I'm starting to get annoyed with because it's like I'm really trying to. I'm starting to formulate that with Graham, the reasoning he's with the Doctor is not really good reasons. It's, do I stay home and maybe he still has cancer, maybe he's going to die? So, there's nothing to do back home anyway, so I'll just go with them. It doesn't seem to me like...
Graham's just along for the ride.
That's what I think it is. It seems to me like Graham is just there for the ride. He probably feels he's going to die. Let me just be there. Ryan doesn't even know any better if he should be there or not, but he's just there.
Ryan had the option to bugger off.
Right, he can't make a decision for himself, so he's just like...
He just said, I'm
just going to be with Graham because Graham's here.
Yeah.
And Yaz. But Yaz, and again, I think kind of like Yaz, to me, the companions are all, they're not reacting the way they should. Like, Yaz is really, for some reason, I feel like everybody this season is shitting on Yaz.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. It's one thing to say you're writing about diversity. We're going to promote other races and everything. That's great. But I don't believe that these writers believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, they believe it, but then they're treating her like a fucking shitty character. Like, they're really not making her intellectual. They're not making her memorable. Like, almost as if they have a job, they're told to do this, and they don't believe in the product. They don't believe in Yaz. So I'm getting the impression that nobody's really writing her good.
No.
Like, because they don't like her. Like, nobody does. But yet, I think she could be great if they knew how to damn write for her. I just want, you know what? I'm getting to the point where I just want, stuff ain't working. Goodbye. I mean, Ryan's just totally not working. Graham could work if they just make it interesting. But you know what? It's damaged goods with certain things.
I'm just thinking, is that did when the writer wrote this, did he get the full backstory of the characters?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I think Chibnall gave him whatever he wanted to give him, but not enough.
Yeah. There's more missing to it than anything else. If you like,
I'm sorry. Ryan's just a waste this whole season. Ryan is just not. He's the guy only appeared twice. Was it Digby or Rigby?
Yeah.
Whatever was even better. The one that was with the Fall of Raven.
Yeah.
He was better than this. Ryan's just terrible. I don't even know. There is no It's one thing that he's disabled with things, but they're kind of making him more than what it is. Like he's just an idiot completely, or just like he's just horrible character.
The thing is, Dick Chibnall have an idea of what to put in these characters.
I don't. You know what? I think he just
hurry it along. That's the problem.
It's like they took a poll. They're like, "What do you want to see? 3 companions, okay." Which technically was 4 companions, so we lost one. Because she would have been a companion.
Oh, she would have been
and she would have been better.
She would have taken no shit from him. That's what I say.
I just hope they don't do some typical episode where the last episode is them reliving the moment with the doctor, but trying to save the grandmother, and then the whole timeline gets weird. Like a Father's Day type of thing. I have a feeling King James is going to be back. I don't know why, but he'll be back. And he's great, actually. So this felt to me like Doctor Who. That's why I wanted to give it a high rating. It finally felt like Doctor Who, finally. It did. It genuinely felt like a Doctor Who episode. This was a Doctor Who episode, to me. And a lot of times we're like, oh, is this No, this one was a Doctor Who episode.
I won't give it a rewatch unless I rewatch them all in one go.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to revisit this episode until probably later on down the line. But I have been pausing it sometimes during the episode just to get references and all this and that.
Yeah.
So, because the thing is, I like to hear stuff twice.
I'm gonna rate it, subject to change. It's gonna be a 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna rate it a 9.
But your rating could change when you've.
It could change, but listen, my rating did change with Arachnids, but because I was 9.5, then I went down now. I mean, this is the best episode of the season, followed by Demons of Punjab, followed by the Grove Elf to the and then in Arachnids. I mean, like Rosa Parks I failed. It just failed completely.
Yes.
Kerblam, no. There's a whole bunch of things that just Ghost Monument just passed by the damn skin of its teeth. Skin of its teeth.
Can I just say something? Do you think these villains were better than in the Handkerchief Monsters?
Well, I'm glad we got to see the handkerchief monster, but just has handkerchiefs in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got all these handkerchiefs.
Mm.
Yeah. So, this was strong for me. If they just but again, it's a strong episode with throwing bullshit in there.
Yeah.
PC bullshit. So, and again, the Doctor is not about gender. The Doctor is about convenience. And the way the Doctor's sounding like, I don't need to go through this shit all the time. I'm just going to be a male because I'm always a male. I didn't have a choice in this matter. It just happened. It was a mistake. I'm going to be a male from now on. And I think, honestly, that's what's going to happen. The Doctor's going to be male. And it was a freak thing. The Doctor didn't control. The Doctor didn't make himself a woman because even she said, oh, brilliant. Like, of course, that's cool. But, yeah, one time, okay, it's cool. But the Doctor's going to be a man again, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like, immediately. I used to think that, but that's if Chibnall was still in charge. If Chibnall's not in charge, he's going to be a man again. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they still grabbed Alan Cumming because, and they did like a half a season or something because they really wanted Alan Cumming back in the day.
Do you think Alan Cumming would be good as a companion?
No, I think it would be good as a Doctor.
No. Yeah, but
totally be the Doctor.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is that he could be good as a Doctor, but I'm thinking more of a companion because of what he said.
No, I could never be a companion, be a Doctor. Because you know what? That's what's going to happen. Just like Romana took the form of Princess Astra. That's what's going to happen.
Well, we have to wait and see.
Yeah, I know. Listen, if they are going to make 5 episodes, I'm sure Alan Cumming would say yes.
Yeah.
But, we'll see. So, 9 out of 10 for me.
Mine's still going to stand out as 6.
6 out of 10. All right.
Yeah.
And we're done. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
Bye for now.